Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, aka Sneakernomics, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at some of the best sneaker releases coming up this month. Now in classic predictable fashion, I am late to the party. You've probably seen a whole bunch of these videos already, and so to shake it up last minute, I'm actually going to be doing the best sneakers coming out in June. Nah, I'm only joking, We will stick to May. We've actually already had a bit of a banger drop today, the Kobe 4 Protro GG. Did you guys manage to get your hands on these? A little bit of a hot take, I feel like this is a bang average colorway. Nothing overly spectacular, but given the posthumous rise in Kobe's popularity, I'm sure these have sold out everywhere and are going for a pretty penny on the resale market. Did you come up on these? Feel free to let me know. So first up, on May the 4th, we have the New Balance 1906R Aimé Leon Dore collab. I feel like the ALD New Balance 550 collab is one of the collabs that really helped to bring New Balance onto the market in a very hyped up way. And at the time, it was all because of this big vintage throwback trend. And a couple of years later, here we are still in the midst of a vintage retro throwback trend, such as the nature and the inspiration for the design of these. I am a sucker for green, so this is a no-brainer for me. It's got the mesh upper with the leather overlays, co-branding on the tongue, the insoles. It's a very nice sneaker. I would expect these to sell out and probably resell for a little bit over the retail price, probably not a heck of a lot over, but yeah, that's definitely the first cop I have my eyes on this month. Next up on May the 6th, you have the Nike SB Dunk Low collaboration with the Mexican soda brand Jarritos. Now we don't have Jarritos here in the UK, and so when the initial images of these dropped and the positive instantaneous hype reaction erupted, it was kind of lost on me. I had no idea what was going on. The colorway is really nice though. I like the combination between the white leather with the natural tearaway burlap overlays inspired by the fruit sack. I think that's a cool touch. The bold greens, the tan tongues, and the Jarritos branding is pretty cool. And from what I understand, these are set to drop exclusively through skate shops first on the 6th, and then a Nike Sneakers app release on the 10th. Normal SB Dunk Low money, 115 pounds, around 140 odd US dollars. This is another must cop sneaker for me this month. Next up for me on May the 10th, it's gotta be the Nike Airship Every Game Pack. I'm a little bit more attracted to the UNC colorway than I am to the Chicago Bulls colorway. The white and the blue to me are awesome. The white and the red are nice as well, don't get me wrong, but definitely angling for the UNC pair. I like the look of the materials on the blue pair with the suede. I like the color blocking, and even though this feels like a little bit of a fake out from Nike, given they seemed to have built the hype around this shoe through the very limited Nigel Sylvester Air bike, I'm still taking the bait. It's a good looking shoe with some good storytelling inspired by Mike wearing the UNC shorts under his Bulls shorts. And it's an attractive price point at $140 or around 120 pounds. And so I feel like because of the price point, because of the colorway, because of the materials, and because of the storytelling, these will be the most popular Airship to date. I can see the UNC pair selling out, but the Chicago Bulls colorway may be sitting around a little bit more, remains to be seen, but these are definitely on the list. Rightio, one of the sneakers that I'm looking forward to the most this month is on May the 13th, the Jordan 4 Thunder. Some of you guys might already have this pair in hand thanks to the shock drop that went down not last week, the week before I think. And you guys might remember we've been through a little bit of a journey with this sneaker. You remember months ago when we had the leaked images showing the white stitching along the toe cap, all of the negative reaction that brought about. So I'm glad that they've made the changes to give us the Thunder in its original form. I've had a couple of pairs of these from 2012 in and out of my collection, sold my last pair in preparation for this pair. So this one is a no-brainer, need these. Resale prices aren't too crazy. I wouldn't actually be surprised to see these going for a little bit over retail come release day. And given that proposition, one has to think, is this the start of the end of Jordan 4 hype? We've already seen pairs this year like the Crafts and the Seafoams go for pretty low money. The SB4s are available for prices that aren't too scandalous, so I definitely think we're starting to see a downtrend in Jordan 4 hype, which as a Jordan 4 fan, I am all for. Now for you guys in the US, on May the 18th, you've got the Jordan 3 Lucky Green. These have already dropped here in the UK for us, and I passed on these. They are nice, I just have so many pairs of Jordan 3s. I'm not actively rotating at the moment, and to just get another pair to put perpetually on the bench for now just seemed like a bit of a waste of money. So I've passed on them, but I'm sure a lot of you guys out there will be keen on these. It is a very nice shoe. On May the 20th, you've got the Jordan 1 Spider-Man. It's so awesome that we are finally getting another Jordan 1 inspired by the Chicago colorway. I mean, it's been what, 1-2 weeks since we had a Chicago 1 restock or otherwise? No, I jest. This is a pretty crap shoe, but it's the type of shoe that you might want to get if you want to have some trade baits or potentially resell or just have in the collection as a little bit of a collector's item. I'm not overly keen on the scheme, but I'm also not overly in the Spider-Man movie, so I don't quite get the references. $200 retail. I'm sure these will be very popular and pretty tricky to get. I'll probably give these a go just for the aforementioned trade baits or whatever, but it's not a shoe that I'm desperate to get into the collection, but it's one worth mentioning nonetheless. Last up for me this month, it's going to be the Jordan 1 Low OG EX Coconut Milk. This is the second colorway of the Low OG EX. Has exactly the same build as the OG model. It's got the neoprene, the exposed foam. They kind of have a little bit of the off-white vibe about them. And I really like the whole monochrome, white looking coconut base. I think these are clean, really good looking summer shoe. Retail price $140 or around 120 pounds. So anything around that price point is definitely attractive for me. And so these are definitely on the list. And there we go. Those are the sneakers that I am going to be looking out for this month. I think the sneaker that I'm most fixated on getting has got to be the Jordan 4 Thunders. Pretty excited that the resale prospect isn't too out there. Also pretty keen on the New Balance 1906Rs as well. I'll be pleased if I can get my hands on those. And rounding out the top 3 would be the Jaritos. They would be cool to get as well. Feel free to let me know in the comments which sneakers you guys are trying to cop this month. Drop me a subscribe if you haven't already done so, and please hit the like button for me. I really would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care for now. Peace.